Hey guys, Dark Sonic Reactions here, and we're back with another reaction video. Today we'll be watching no Frieren, episode 12, and in the last episode, it was we were capping off everything that happened in that town, and basically everything associated with that, the townsfolk wanted, a little bit of celebration, saving the town and everyone, and being able to finally put to rest the people affected, the whole, the soulless husks of the armor of people, they can finally put to rest. And he was very much grateful since I think it was the mayor or whoever's in charge of the town. His son's armor was also there because you could tell by the necklace that was on it. And he was very relieved to finally be able to put his son to rest and all of that. There was a grimoire of about the shield around the town, also a fake, but that's good enough for Frieren as a reward for everything that she did. I don't know, how's there so many fakes? I mean, I understand that one kind of more so than the others, since this is a very important spell to protect the town for demons. But I feel like, maybe we could expand on that and give that to more than just one city for protection. It might come in handy. Just saying. But yeah. And then, as they were continuing on their journey, they were found in quite the blizzard in the mountains, and eventually found a cabin that also was holding another elf for the long winter. He was a priest. Well, not a priest, but he was a monk. But a monk is in the same tree, as the beliefs. You know what I mean. Anyways, it was 6 months fighting out the winter storms, which is crazy, in a tiny little cabin for 6 months. I mean, some training was done, little camaraderie between the group, and that elf that was in there, he's old, like way older than even Frieren, and Frieren's pretty dang old at this point. So he's gotta be like 2,000 plus years old. I mean, I don't know how, this is crazy. Maybe we'll see him again, who knows, I'm not really sure, but let's just go ahead and get started with episode 12 in a 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay. We're just straight into the intro this time around. That's fine, works for me. Gives a little free leeway. Okay. But yeah, I would imagine they were going to be getting close to a town. I mean, waited 6 months. I assume now we're hitting into the 29th year after the death of Himmel. I would imagine that's where we're ending up now, since it was 6 months, so we should see in the top right corner where the episode starts 29 years. I mean, they're still... It said 10 years to get where they're going, but they just had to take a 6-month detour of sitting in a cabin. I mean, was that time included in the journey length? Also, we have to consider, is it 10 years just to get there? Is it 10 years to also come back? Because that's a 20-year journey, so is it only 5 to get there and 5 to come back? These are the real questions. Because, man, that sounds so much worse. Ooh, man. These are very, very interesting things I just thought about here. So, it's a long journey no matter what. A real hero. Frieren's a little tired. She's holding up the rear. She doesn't like the cold. She's sleepwalking. Quite impressive, honestly. Through the snow. Yeah, yeah. That's asleep, alright. But I set up a little... I guess that also works. Yeah. Yeah, Holy Prince carry in the front. Come on, man. Just trust him with this one. Dang. He didn't want you touching anything. No feely feely or grabby grabby around here. Ooh, okay. That's definitely a rough start to a journey. He might be able to buy, like, maybe some bandages with that one. Yeah, I mean, defeating some creatures, earning some gold along the way, finding better equipment. The hero sword. Hmm. Maybe. I mean, hey, there you go. It's like one of the greatest swords in the world. That's called the hero sword. That's kind of interesting. Hmm. Hey, come on. It's good enough sword. It's still gonna hurt if you stab somebody. That's pretty heroic. Hmm. We gotta go on a quest. Find the true hero sword. Eh. Dang. Yeah. I mean, that may be true, but he's corrupt. Some good memories, huh? Yeah, you can put a little smile on your face. She is woken. It's not good to fall asleep. I mean, you've been through here. Yeah, even after waiting 6 months, it's still rough out here. That's crazy. Dang, it's nicer here. Oh, nah, you're gonna touch somewhere. Nah, 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 not for you. Dang, maybe someday. You just wanting to lighten the load. She just making some assumptions. You could be touching somewhere. You never know. Looks pretty well defended. I mean, look at that nice wall in the snow. Is that so? That's a long line of chiefs, I'll give you that. The Village of the Sword. Is this where the hero's sword? Hmm. Oh. Sounds like a new monster has risen up. I mean, it's where the legendary sword was held, or the hero's sword. It's the Master's sword all along. I knew it. But Himmel, he just walked right up and he just walked in and grabbed it. The real one. I mean, seems like it did its job. He did what he had to do. Well, well, he lived it. It wasn't that big of a deal to him. I mean, being in the snow for so long. Dang. Let's let her have this one. It's close enough. I mean, it looks quite heavily defended. I was saying earlier, this town looks fantastic shape for being out here. Hmm. Hmm. So a pretty powerful guy out there, huh? Back to it. Ooh. I mean, shouldn't be much trouble for them. And Magix is so cool. It's like, come on, how can you compare that to an axe? Like, literally just blasting. Well, not many people come through here, I would imagine. It's pretty far out here. Whoa. In a cave, no less. Is that what the leader is? Let's see what you got, man. Yeah, can you take on all these wolves? I guess so. One big slash was good enough. Whoa! Look at that. I definitely call that a beast. But where did all the smaller ones go? All he did was slam into the snow and hit one. But where'd the rest of them go? I mean, it's pretty huge. I definitely call that a lord. Yeah. Woo! Nice slice. Right through the arm. Not much of a lord. And that's my clean, fast work of this one. Job well done. Nice and easy. That was so fast. He put it away. I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's the hero's sword. It probably could kill any of them. Truly powerful. Oh. That's why the story wasn't told. Interesting. Yeah? You don't need a sword to do that. I mean, you defeat it, not really a fake anymore, are you? Still got the job done. Yeah, he proved himself. It makes a nice story. Yeah, that fair enough. I mean, he did a well job, so it wants to have a nice story to all of it. Hmm, it's a nice story, but I guess that's all your master didn't tell you about it. I mean, worth giving it a pull, yeah. I mean, it's always worth a shot. He may be a wielder of an axe, but I guess he could learn the way of a sword at some point. Dang. To come back again another 50 years? Man, to go through the snow again? Yep, 29 years. Enough time had passed. Yeah, you were in a cabin for who knows how long. I think she wants to read. Fair enough. She does like to read. Oh, I see. Thought I'd pick him something up. So he just remembered. At least should let you know. It's the thought that counts. I mean, that's what she did for you. So maybe some advice. Oh, yeah, what you got? Right? Hey! It's a good gift. I did think she bought that. Tell her no. Hey, don't spill that. Hey, we need that. Hey, hey, come on. That's a rare potion. Hey, that was her nice armor. That's what I was saying. You could have used that for who knows what. And now where's she lost her set of armor? Well, I guess she wasn't wearing her armor. She was wearing a nice nightgown, though. Man, what a waste of armor. Or potion, I mean. Man, truly a big loss. 07s for the potion. I mean, it's his birthday and all. He's just doing what he's gotta do. One could say he's being a hero. Let's be a kind gentleman. Yeah, he's getting busy around here. That's what a hero does. I'm sure it was a fine gesture. I feel. I feel like he would appreciate something like that. You could use it against your enemies and destroy their armor. And a perfect point of attack for his axe. I mean, I feel like it was a good idea. But what would I know? Dang. It does look like that. He is only 18. Come on. Let him have this. Come on. Oh man. But he's still young. Let him have this. Yeah, don't worry about it. He would have loved that potion, man. That thing was expensive, you know. Man. No. It was nothing. Alright, what you got? Birthday present or something. Maybe he completely forgot. He didn't. Do you get presents on your birthday? That's kind of the. Anyway, comrades. Dang. Also, it's a waste of the whole potion. You could have. You didn't need to pour the whole thing. Quite a shock. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure things weren't the best. Yeah, Fair enough. Little little preoccupied. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, he didn't draw any blood. That's how good he is. Oof. Okay. Hey, it's not easy to face down a monster. He's a young kid. Give him some time. He's probably one of the strongest there. Man, he's got the skills. That's for sure. Dang. He's no longer the pride. He's got it dirty. Dang. He's a kid, after all. You seem like a good man. Yeah, these things tend to always happen. Dang. I mean, they completely burned it down to the ground. You're just a kid. Well, you don't need to start comparing yourself. There's a big difference between the two of you. You deserve something. You've done well up to this point so far. He stood his ground. Oh, come on, pish posh. That's true. You're getting something no matter what, and you're gonna maybe like it? I don't know. They keep going to the sword. Hmm. Dang. It is gold. It's like, hey, that's pretty nice, though. That looks nice. I mean, those are big. It's a birthday. Yeah. But he gave a big steak. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. No, man. She's not awkward. Oh, okay. If she says she is, fair enough. The tradition. That's just what he does. I mean, he's worked hard. I'll give him that. Fought some tough battles for someone who didn't want to fight. I mean, I'd say you're all warrior enough. You're fighting. Yeah. Ah. Dang. It's all coming back to you. You is different. Stay safe out there. You'll do good things. You didn't betray him. But man, to tell a kid to run out into the wilderness to keep him safe, that's kind of crazy. A lot of flashbacks for this man. It's delicious. I would imagine. I mean, given her age, I feel like she should know how to cook like anything to near perfection. As long as, I mean, for the recipe, of course. Hey, come on. It's a potion. It melts clothes. He was just asking what it was. This is a legitimate question. He didn't know what it was. At least there was some saved. It wasn't a complete waste. At least she knows. She knows that's a good gift. She knows. Good. I'm surprised she. At least she did buy it though. But a huge waste of how much that potion probably is actually worth. Oh man. But that was nice. There was a large focus on that sword. I thought he would even try to attempt to pull it out, but I guess that wasn't the case. I thought that was really going to happen. But, I mean, he's a hero in his own right as well. I mean, he hasn't backed down. He's fought hard for everything thus far, and probably will continue to do so. I mean, he's done great. Still a lot to learn, but in terms of being a frontline warrior, kind of. I mean, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. I mean, he destroyed all those wolves. I don't even know where their bodies went. He killed them. I mean, because you could have cooked some of those wolves up, right? I mean, maybe not the best meat, but at least maybe take the pelts or something to sell. Also, you feel like there'd be more stuff in Frieren's briefcase. Maybe she has a spell to have more storage and where she pulls her staff out of, because her briefcase really didn't have that much stuff in it. There wasn't even grimoires to read in there. So where does all that go? A true dimensional hammer space that she can just pull things out of? But then if that's the case, why is she even carrying around the briefcase in the first place? Wouldn't you also just want to put that in your dimensional rift where you pull things out of? These are the real questions here. And I don't know if we're ever going to get an answer to those because it doesn't need to be explained, but it is interesting. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, that was Sosu no Frieren episode 12. Big focus on Stark, we got some of his backstory. He thought, he ran away from everything. He's just always a coward, running from fights. But no, his brother cared deeply for him and treated him very nice, and even probably saved his life from whatever was happening to their village at the time. Still crazy to be just you gotta run into the forest and don't look back kind of thing. It's man, that's some confidence you have in him finding somewhere to go. But man, you gotta feel for the guy. But hey, he got at least a decent birthday present and a nice hamburger steak. Well, you can't really go wrong with that. But yeah, anyways, not much else to say other than that. But hope you guys have enjoyed, and hope to see you guys again next time.